now we're gonna make a really fun and easy dream catcher for you. Dream catchers can be kind of complicated because there's a lot of knotting and things like that usually involved, but we're gonna do an easy method where we're just using this cute little doily and we're gonna stretch it across, all right? So this is kind of an example of what you could do with your dream catcher. Your kit's going to come with a hoop, some twine, an assortment of ribbons, you'll have more than that, and fabric strips, a doily, and then at least one flower, maybe two, it just depends, and they're all different. We have different kinds. We have these little guys that are kind of like fake flowers. We have these guys that are wooden flowers. We have these ones that are a type of wooden flower. These are kind of silky. This one is made out of fabric. So no telling what you might get, all right? But we'll make sure that we kind of coordinate the colors of your ribbons to match the flowers that you get. And then you'll also get some little sticky jewels that you can use and an assortment of colors. And then in your kit, you've got a little dish of glue. You're gonna use this for this project as well as the camper project. And we'll talk about that later. And you only need a little bit of this. So, I'm not gonna fully make a dream catcher for you. I'm just gonna kind of show you the process so you can just go from there because wrapping can take a while. All right, so I'm gonna set this guy aside. The first thing you are going to do is you are gonna decide this hoop right here, you can choose to either paint it and let it dry and then get your dream catcher on there, or you can choose to wrap it in your twine or some of your ribbon, okay? So if you're going to wrap it in twine or ribbon, what you're gonna wanna do is wrap it over like that and then just wrap it across itself. You can even start it off with a knot if it makes you happier, makes you feel more secure, but you wanna wrap it nice and tight. So if you were going to wrap it and cover it in twine, fabric, or ribbon, this is how you would do it, okay? And then when you got to the end, you would loop around your finger like this, all right? And you would put it through the hole, take your finger out, and knot it like that, okay? That's how you would finish that off if you were going to use the ribbon, the fabric, or the twine to wrap. Kind of like this one here is wrapped in yarn, all right? Or, as I said, you could just paint it. You could do that too. All right, so let me grab another little hoop here to show you. So once you've got your hoop done the way you want it to be, you're gonna take your doily and we are going to kind of pull it out a little bit. We're gonna lay it on our table and center it. You are going to grab some twine. Just, I can't find the end of my twine. There it is. And you are gonna have to make some knots, guys, I'm sorry. So you're gonna find a little spot where you're gonna start and you're gonna go right up here and you're going to tie it just like that. It's really important that you start one end and then go the opposite side, all right? Don't try to go next to each other because that's gonna make it evenly stretch if we go across. So every time you do a knot, you're gonna make sure that once you do one, you then go and do the opposite side. And pull it tight and knot it. And we are going to do this all the way around until we're happy with it. All right, so I've got mine all tightened how far I want it. You could go through and add more if you want and pull it even tighter. I kind of like it like that. And then you're gonna go through and you're just gonna kind of push your knots towards the back. So they're all on one side. And I'm just kind of rolling them to the back. And that's just so they're less obvious because we are actually going to just cut these little dangly pieces. But we want them all on the same side so that we can hide it. So we push all our little knots to the back. All our little knots to the back. All right. Once they're all in the back, you can go ahead and you can trim those little long hangy ones. All right, so once you've cut them all as short as you can get them, If you want to feel more secure, you can take that glue and you can just put a little dot of glue on each of those knots. Just, you know, in case you're worried that they might come undone, you're worried about whether or not you did a good knot. But you don't have to if you did a good knot. So that's gonna be our back, so you see our front. And remember, you're gonna have your hoop painted or wrapped. If you were gonna wrap it, you could even tie everything on and then wrap it on top of that so that you could hide those little things if you wanted to. But I kind of like the way they look like that. And so that once you're done there, that's when we're gonna start decorating it. You're gonna have those strips of fabric and ribbon. And the way you add them on is super, super easy, guys. You don't even have to tie them. You're just gonna fold them in half like this, okay? I'm gonna hold this in my mouth, sorry. We're gonna put it like this. This one, you're gonna go through here. Right here, and this one, through here. Okay. And from there, you can just kind of pull it tight, 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 tight. And there you go. And then you just keep adding just like that. And the fun part is they're all different. They're different ribbon strips, they're different fabric strips. It just kind of gives it a whimsical kind of look. You just kind of keep adding them until you've used them all up or you're happy and you've got a nice little bunch hanging down like this. If you've got some beads or anything like that at home, you can string them up there. That would be a good thing to do too. But yeah, just all kinds of fun feathers, or not feathers, I'm sorry. Fun. I was thinking of our other project. All kinds of fun ribbons and fabric strips. All right. So then at that point, you can use your flowers and your sticky jewels to kind of decorate. So we can take these little sticky jewels. Oops. Oh, there we go. And stick them. Stick them all around wherever you want them. I like to kind of randomly stick them everywhere. That one doesn't like me. But you get the idea. Your jewels got sticky on them. Make sure the sticky's on the back and doesn't stay on the plastic. And these will be coming in all different colors and everything. And just brighten that up like that. And then you're gonna take these flowers, whichever ones you've got, and that's where our glue comes in. We are just going to use our popsicle stick, add a nice amount of glue on there, and stick that on wherever we want it. So maybe something like that. And we're gonna let that glue dry, and then you'll have your dream catcher all ready to go. You'll wanna make sure you use some twine or ribbon to give yourself a little hanger. But you'll end up with something fun like that to hang on your wall or give as a present. So if it's not your thing, I'm sure you can find a friend that would really enjoy this. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that one. Nice, fun, quick little project and something different other than painting.